Hello, everyone. So, I'm back to translate some lonely men's comments into reality. It's been a few days. I don't know if you guys know, a few days ago we had some storms in Northern California. My house actually lost power for over 24 hours. I did a video on it. You can check it out to show you what we were doing during that time with no power. We had no phone, no internet. It was crazy. And there were some comments that came in during that time. I finally did get a chance to look at them, and I pulled a few of those. And then there were some other comments that came in after that. So I got a few comments I want to go through today. So we're going to take a look at them, and let's see what the lonely men have to say. All right, first guy. No one has to be equipped to debate you. You bring nothing to debate with. You're empty from the shoulders up. He used the wrong your. You literally had to look up two definition so you could try and answer their question. Okay, so this was about the definition of patriarchy. And I think it's funny that he's upset that I looked up the definition that people kept asking me to define. That's why we have dictionaries, because defined words have definitions. So instead of asking me, which was what my video was about, instead of asking me to define something that's already defined, I looked up the definition, which is what they should have done. But the funny thing is, he thinks he's smart. And it's always funny when guys think they're smart and then they try to be snarky. You have to be intelligent to be snarky. So if you're being snarky and your snarkiness is riddled with grammar and spelling mistakes, your snarkiness dissipates. It's no longer snarky because you look like a stupid idiot to everybody, or at least to smart people. So he tried to be snarky, and I'm just sitting here laughing at what's two. You don't know the difference between your possessive and you are your. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Women literally have more rights, legal advantages, and social safety nets than men do. How exactly are men on top in most situations? We lose in every sense of legality. There are states right now in 2024 who will not allow women who don't want to have children to get their tubes tied without their husband's permission. Just let it sink in, because that husband may or may not exist. So a woman, a full adult woman, can't choose to not have children without a man's permission legally. Men can go and get snipped and choose not to have children. They don't have to ask permission from their wife. I want you to understand that in this country, women do not have more legal rights. We have less than men. That is just the facts. And if you keep saying that we do, you're just wrong. And I'm not going to argue that with you. It's a fact. We don't have the right to control our bodies. Men can still control women's bodies in some places in this country. So let's start there. The other thing is, whenever I hear a guy say that women have more legal rights, I always think, oh, this is a child custody or a child support situation. Because men who lose in custody court or in child support court, or not even lose, who are forced to pay child support because they don't want to pay it, they always think women have more legal rights. No, that's not the case. You either were a bad dad or you owe child support. So get over it. We don't have more legal rights. Okay, next. So I made a video about Drake's leaked video, and this guy wrote, men or women are different. Being upset that they're held to different standards for different things is delusion. Okay. I like when I get comments like this, because usually I get comments from men that say there's no such thing as patriarchy and there's no such thing as sexism. But when you leave a comment like this, you prove there is sexism and there's patriarchy, because women are treated differently for the same thing that men do. And that is sexism. It's right there. It's right in front. You almost got it. You almost there. So here's the thing. Women and men should not be treated differently for the same behaviors, but we are. And when a woman's pictures leak on the internet, she's called a slut and a whore for the world to see. men's news leak on the internet, and I have yet to hear or see or read anyone call Drake a slut or a whore. That is sexism. So, again, thank you for proving that sexism and patriarchy exists. Good job, guys. All right, next. So, here's another one. So, Nelly, Lil Fizz, and Lil Wayne was no shame for their sex tape leak and their, that's the wrong there, lack of size. What are you talking about? Michael Peen will get you roasted. Okay. All right. I want you guys to understand that having a small penis is not, men are not shamed for it, or rather, women are not shaming you for having a small penis. Patriarchy is shaming you for having a small penis, because having a small penis means you're less manly, and that's patriarchy, and that has to do with men. That's a man thing, just so you know. And on top of that, feminism, because you know I'm a feminist, feminism advocates against, shaming men with small penises. So if you want to jump on that bandwagon and say men shouldn't be shamed for having a small penis, that means you're a feminist. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Feminism helps everyone. All right, next. Okay, this guy wrote, the easiest way to avoid an unsolicited dick pic is to not date anyone with a dick. So we know this guy is sending dick pics to women, I'm sure, unsolicited, and he thinks it's okay. It's very disturbing. I wish there was a way you could actually report these types of comments to law enforcement, because this he's got all the red flags that something's wrong. But he's absolutely incorrect. There are women who choose not to date at all, and men are still sending unsolicited dick pics to them. So it has nothing to do with dating men. It has everything to do with men thinking it's okay to take a picture of their penis and send it to somebody who doesn't want to see their penis. Something's wrong with y'all. Stop doing that. All right. Okay, this guy, he wrote, you're in desperate need of some makeup. 100. All right, I added this because it doesn't matter whether I have makeup on or have no makeup on. Some lonely man who wants my attention is going to try to get a reaction. Say you need makeup, or you don't need makeup, or you're ugly with makeup, or whatever it is. I want you men to understand your opinions about me and other women you see online don't matter. We don't care. We don't care if you think we need makeup. We don't care if you think we don't need makeup. Our choice to do what we want with our faces is our choice. And if you don't like it, we don't care. You have no power. You need to understand that you have no power. So it doesn't matter what you say. That's why I added this. I wanted you to understand. I don't care what you think about whether I wear makeup or not. I don't care. So get it through your head. Stop thinking you can go and tell women what to do. You have no power. Okay. Next. Now this one, this guy wrote, men are the prize. Women are unstable. Now, this was funny to me because I did a video. I'll actually link it in my blog. I did a video about why men aren't the prize, but I've heard this comment before, and it's really not about what he said. So this guy, his name is Jason. Here's his picture. Jason wrote this, but what was confusing was I looked at his profile, and Jason has that he's #gay. So Jason, I'm very confused. Why are you trolling women as a gay man? Make it make sense, hon. I don't understand. That one was just funny to me. You took the time to say something to me and you're gay. Shouldn't you be I don't know, out enjoying your gayness? Why are you watching my videos to try to troll me? Anyway, I thought that was funny. Wanted to share it. Anyway, peace, guys.